What's up, guys? Fish Keeper is here once again with another video. I got an update for you guys. This is a big update. So if you're a subscriber or if you've been with my, with me from the beginning or whatever, you've seen that this was my Fluval Spec 3 that I housed a colony of black rose shrimp. I was trying to breed them and figure out the whole black rose shrimp thing. And I quickly found out, well, not quickly, but I found out after some time that black rose shrimp, at least the ones that I got, needed a lot of work. They did not come out black. They mostly came out brown. So I was kind of discouraged, but I kept chugging along. And then after that, I realized, after a few months, I also realized that, this is really a desktop tank. Having a breeding tank on a desktop probably isn't going to look as well unless you really keep it clean. And I realized, well, my tank looks really ugly the way I had it. I didn't have time or the space to clean it out and do all these things, right, that I needed to do to keep the whole tank looking nice and, aesthetically pleasing. So I was just really discouraged by the tank, and I was just man, what does it need? And I'm I don't know, I have enough shrimp tanks already. I got some CO2 tanks already going on. I have a lot going on. When it comes to maintenance, I have enough water changes and enough plant trimmings to do to have to worry about something else, I guess. So, and then really the black rose shrimp was kind of discouraging with the whole color thing. So I was thinking maybe I should replace this whole tank, just get rid of it, kind of break it down, sell it or put it in storage, and then just get myself a second monitor for my laptop right here somewhere. And I was really considering doing that already, but after I emptied out my tank and I gave away my black rose shrimp to a family member who just set up a nice rimless tank. He got this nice, I think it's a 20-gallon rimless tank, and he split down the middle. He got a custom sheet of glass glued in the center, so he has 2 10-gallon tanks basically. He was I need some shrimp, and I was well, I said, I'll give you all my black rose shrimp. I'll give you the whole colony. That way I could still, get some later if I wanted to or whatever. We don't actually lose the shrimp. It's just being rehomed, right? So he was stoked, came over right away. Like I said, we cleaned out this tank. And then after I really spent some time scrubbing the algae and, really cleaning out the tank, I realized, wow, this tank is actually not bad, And then with this light that I have up here, I'm this is a good tank. The Fluval Spec 3 does look really appealing if you set it up correctly. So I thought to myself, maybe I don't want to get rid of the tank. Maybe I want to do something different. I thought dwarf pufferfish, I've had it before. They're okay. Not the character that I like. I like pufferfish, but I'm not a huge fan of pufferfish. I was you can't put any cichlids in here. Maybe a scarlet batis. I was that would be a good idea, maybe. And then I thought I could just go straight Caridina. Maybe I'll try Sulawesi. Although this tank is a little too small for that, so I was maybe I shouldn't do that. But then again, I might try that later on in the future. So I thought, I think a beta would be good. And I'm I don't like betas normally, but there's some betas here and there that have caught my attention. And I was well, if I'm gonna go with a beta, I should go to the best beta store that I have locally. I mean, there's a company, a local fish store that has the best selection of betas that I've seen. Well, locally, yeah, of course. They house about, I would say, almost maybe even 1,000 betas at once in their fish store. Let's see, maybe 600 or something like that. But they have a huge catalog online that you can check out, and it's the whole what you see is what you get. So you can there's they have just pages and pages of betas that you can look at, go to the store, say I want that one, or they can ship it to you too. But they're not sponsoring me, so I'll just mention them loosely. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to look at betas. I would also recommend calling them though, because they're pretty hectic right now with the whole situation that's going on. But I was I spent a good hour in there looking for betas, and I just couldn't. I was I can't. I don't know. Also, this tank is normally black. You can see up there the black. So I was I can't get a dark beta because then you won't be able to see it. So I was All right, well, let's see what I can find. Maybe a red one. I said a red one would probably look really nice. I went in there. I couldn't find anything. I went in there looking for a Hellboy. I think they're called Hellboy plakat or something like that. They look really nice, but they were sold out. They were like, yeah, as soon as we get some in stock, they get sold out. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll look around. Finally, I was like giving up. I didn't find anything I liked. Turns out I really like plakat, so I'm like, I couldn't find any plakat colors that I like. I'm not a fan of koi beta colors. I don't know, I don't like it. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna give up. And I was walking out of the store when I happened to see this guy. And it really is like that. It was that story of, I was walking out and then I saw it. We made eye contact. It was really cool. I saw him, I pulled him out of his little cup and I was like, wow, this guy's awesome. And I realized, well, he's not gonna work because my tank is black in the background and he's black. So I was like, you're not even gonna see him. But I got an idea of like, why don't I just put some vinyl in the back, some white vinyl, and then we can go from there. And then once I got that in my head, this guy was sold. So I paid $30 for him. It's not bad. I think online you can get a similar color variation for about $30 or $40. So it wasn't a bad idea. It wasn't a bad deal. This guy is really nice. He has some white tips. You can see him right there, squaring up to my finger in the glass. I think he's a black plakat male, something like that. The reason why I like him is because his color is really nice. He's like a nice black velvet with white tips. You can see the white tips right there. And he's super aggressive, by the way. But it also makes him pretty interactive. He seems to really take to me messing with him. Look at that. He's like really looking at me right now. So love this guy. And then after I got the beta, I realized I'm gonna white out the back. I figured out the whole situation, and then I just got a bunch of trimmings from my other tanks and shoved them in here. I'll go over that really quickly. Hygrophila, Sunset. What's this over here? This is a little bit of Ludwiga Red Reuben. That's green because I never used CO2 or much iron in the tank that it grew in. Pinatophyta back there, some more Pinatophyta right here. Nubia's Nana in the shadows. Pearlweed right here. That's going to be a problem later on, but we'll see. Dwarf Sag all around right here. And this is Japanica. That was my son freaking out on me. So, yeah, and then Manzanita wood that I got. I had a lot of Manzanita wood left over from different projects. So, this is the tank now. Beta homeboy right here. I think I'm gonna call him White Tips because he has those really cool white tips. Right now he's like really spazzing out at something over here. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is it? What do you see, Lassie? It's really hard to get a really good visual on him, but look at him. There you go. You can see him now. It's a really cool color on him. I mean, that has to have taken a long time to get that kind of coloration on a beta. But here it is, guys. This is the tank. This is a new update, a new look of my Fluval Spec 3. Gotta get going. My daughter does not like when I'm making noise over here. I'm interrupting her Paw Patrol time. Alright, guys. Like and subscribe if you can. Don't mind the kids yelling in the back. And I'll catch you on the next video.